Hi guys, subscribe today and I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. 3 to 5 Chelsea videos daily. Guys, let's talk about Chelsea's preseason prep and the readiness of Chelsea for this upcoming league campaign. Obviously, we all watched in horror as Arsenal destroyed our boys 4-0. It was terrible. It was terrible, and basically it shows that Chelsea's just not at the level. And of course, on the one hand, we can talk about players and this guy and that guy, but that's not what it is. That's far from the reality. The number one concern for me is that our boys are not even ready for 90 minutes. It don't matter, whether it's James or whether it's Mount or whether it's all the guys that we actually know and we feel that these are the guys. Those guys are not ready yet to play, like to go hard for 90 minutes. That's that's the bigger concern. Then of course the number two concern is obvious, the fact that we still have the problems that we had last year, which is just guys cannot finish. Guys can't finish. That's the problem. We get guys in goal scoring, positions, and it just cannot finish. I don't know how that's Tuchel's fault, but somehow he's being blamed. He's being made to feel bad. He's throwing guys under the bus. Guys, if you guys cannot score, and this is the problem that the team has been having for the last year and a half. At some point in time, the manager has to ask the powers that be to move on to other options. If Pep was in his shoes, that's what Pep will do. If Klopp was in his shoes, that's exactly what Klopp would do. But somehow when Tuchel wants the club to look for better options up front, some fans and whatnot, feel like he's throwing and the media feels like saying that he's throwing players under the bus, but it's not really throwing players on the bus. It's a challenge to the players that are on ground. If you don't want another player to come in and take your shirt, well then do the job. It's a pretty straightforward deal. Just do the job. And then the third issue, of course, again that Tuchel had mentioned, is the issue of lack of 100% commitment, because some players' heads are turned. That's the reality. We have players that are thinking about going to AC Milan, going to West Ham. Players that want to go to Barcelona. I mean, we know all these players. We know who's who. And if your head is turned, then you're going to save your legs, because guess what? If a deal is reached, you still need to pass a medical. So for that reason, it is understandable that that player is not going to go 100% while playing for Chelsea. But which is all good for the player, but it's not good for the club, Chelsea, and the manager that needs his players to go as hard in practice, as hard in preseason as they will go in the actual games where 3 points is on the line. On the other hand, you have Arsenal. All their heads are on the same. Everybody's on the same beat in Arsenal. Everybody's on the same page. Mikel Teta has all his players on the same page. They all have bought into his mission, at least for now. Everybody's happy there. They all and Mikel Teta is playing his best players longer in the preseason. I don't know if you've watched a few of their games. He plays, even if you just check out the stats, you notice that Mikel makes fewer subs than Chelsea makes, and the players that he plays are their main players, and he plays them longer. He doesn't play them the whole 90 minutes, but they're going to play 60, 70. Some of them may play 75 minutes. Whereas in Chelsea, our players are mostly going to play 45 minutes. I mean, so we're behind on all levels. So in terms of, obviously, we only got two players in, right? Chelsea's only got two players in, so I mean that's not a good thing. Tuchel needs more. But the bigger issue, as I mentioned at first, is 100% commitment for the players that are on ground. If the players on ground put in 100% commitment, there's no way that you will see a 4-0 loss to Arsenal on any day of the year. Okay, so that right there was a total embarrassment of everybody involved. So I just wanted to vent a little bit, but on the other side, I just also wanted to say, guys, we should put these things a little bit into perspective. And I know that we all have a valid reason to feel like these things are not like we're not ready, because the club is not ready. But put things in perspective. It's pre-season. It's a marathon. It's preseason. It's a marathon. It's preseason. It's a marathon. So just understand what that means. That means that a lot can change. A team is not who starts fast out off the blocks. It's about how you finish down the stretch. And it's about them getting in. So there's enough time to basically get to the right mind frame so that they can be ready. Now, would they be football fitness level of readiness on game one? My wild guess is no. Chelsea will not be football fit on game one unless there's a miracle. Things have to change real fast. But can they possibly or conceivably pick up points, even win games while they are getting up to fitness? And the answer is yes. So let's just keep our fingers crossed. Tuchel has been doing a relatively good job. The year and a half, 2 years he's been on the job. I think he's been on the job for about a year and a half. So yeah, let's just see what's happening. Okay. So please feel free to like, share, and comment. Take care. God bless you. Bye.